This model kit review is of the 1997 Ford Mustang GT, and it is a 1/25th scale model by AMT, and it's got some nice box art, and this is a reissue by round 2. Here's some details here of the parts that you're going to get. So let's have a look inside. Let's take out our parts here. First of all, let's look at our body here. Here is our main body with some nice details molded in, fairly clean and well molded. And we've got the details here for the inside of our engine bay. Here is our chassis, also nicely molded. Here's our fuel tank, and let's have a look. Here's our glass, and here you can see we've got the windshield wipers molded on. There's the side glass for the quarter panel, and then our rear headlight covers. We've got tires, and we've got our rear brake lights there. These feel like they're made out of stiff vinyl, and they've got some nice tread and some details on the side there. Over here we have our chrome. It's fairly nicely molded. Headlights there, and wheels, and then mirrors. There's our little emblem for the Mustang. Let's have a look at this other bag of sprues here. And we've got lots of little parts here. Here is that classic front bumper there. And there's the rear with Mustang GT on it. Here we've got our exhausts and mufflers. And not sure what that is. But there's our steering wheel and part of the engine. All this is fairly well molded, nice and clean. Here's the inside of the doors. It gives you the nice interior. Some more engine parts, air intake and so on. Some hoses, probably for radiator. Here we have the rear seats, also nicely molded. We do have some flashing there at the back. And here is our dashboard. Some nice detail there. And probably steering column, stick shift. There's our rear mirror, central console. Here are our seats. We do have some flashing here, and these are the rears of the seats. Okay, here we've got looks like that's our spoiler. We've got quite a bit of flashing on this sprue. We've got our brakes, steering rack. Lots of mold lines and flashing suspension parts there. Here's our rear axle and differential with the drive shaft. So lots of little parts that make up a good amount of detail. Obviously these molds are older, they're from AMT. Here's our engine block, our subframe. Here is probably part of our firewall, radiator and fan shroud, wheel parts there. Lots more engine parts. There's our little battery and oil pan. So good amount of detail. It looks like it's just going to be a bunch of license plates here. Probably get a logo there or two. There's the logo. Pony GT looks nice. Let's have a look at our instructions now. So, some details here about the car. And we'll start off with number 1 here, looking at the engine assembly. And then lots of extra parts going onto that engine. When we put our wheels together, start to put the body together. There are the colors needed. Different options there for interior and exterior. And then we've got all the glass going in. We start to build the chassis and mount the engine. There's the rear suspension and axle. All of this is then mounted onto the chassis. Put the remaining of the engine bay parts together there. And then there's our cockpit going together, the cabin, and the rest of the cabin going on. And then mounting the body onto the chassis as well as the wheels, and then the rest of the front grille and engine parts. Here is our hood, and that's the cowl brace, that's what that little piece is. So there are the paint colors needed there. All in all, it's a pretty good model. It's an old kit, so there's a fair amount of flashing and mold lines, but it should be easy to build.